Like the video and subscribe right now, or this doggo will sit on your lap. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Boyfriend with no social media, where you at? How the duck he gonna see this? Yes, I'm vegan. Yes, I eat meat. We exist. Yes, I'm a virgin. Yes, I have Shreks. We exist. I could end the coronavirus just by thinking about it. A father gave his 4-year-old son a loaded gun and ordered him to shoot at 2 Utah police officers as they took the man into custody at a McDonald's. 4-year-old shoots at police as officers attempt to arrest father. Why aren't millennial buying diamonds? Sorry, I was too busy paying $485 for a campus parking pass. These two Russian idiots in Shevchenkov, Kharkiv Oblast, had their vehicle spotted out. Guess what they did? They came to a local Ukrainian police station and asked if they could have some fuel. A Wisconsin school district says students can become spoiled with free meals and opts out of Biden's free lunch program. NATO is mistaken if they think that a Russian offensive would be met by resistance from Ukraine. Majority of Ukrainian soldiers will lay down their arms and join the Russians before they shoot a brother. The West will never understand the cultural link between Russians and Ukraine. He chained himself to McDonald's in Russia, protesting against the departure of McDonald's. Woman brought her own ducking bell to the restaurant to call a waiter. Shout out to our parents for hitting an absolute timeline sweet spot. Drop in right after a world war, have a bunch of weird Shreks before HIV, buy a house for like $20,000, start a family, retire young, and peace out right before the ocean kills us. The look on this pilot's face as his passenger decides to jump and throw her arms into the air for a pic while under the spinning chopper blades. 1870. Man, my wife, whom had 4 babies and 0 orgasms this year and is not allowed to vote, cries a lot. Doctor, obviously she is insane. My dad spent a week in a hospital for a heart attack and this is what we owe. Total charges $131,047.75. Today my 3-year-old niece cried because she remembered she hit her leg somewhere 3 days ago. She said she forgot to cry about her leg that day. Wanting a strong woman is a sign of homosexuality. Any masculine man wants a submissive woman. Any baddies wanna trade on Snap? Text me freaks only that will send anything. Ma'am, this subreddit is about the British Broadcasting Corporation or BBC, not about black guys' dicks. Sorry about the confusion, and have a nice day. Texas bill would allow death penalty for women who get abortions. We'll prove how pro-life we are with murder. If I pay $150 for a HIV/AIDS test, I better have that shit. And that's enough internet for today. Are you under the age of 18? Yes. If under the age of 18, please state why. It all began on the day of my actual birth. My uncle is explaining to me, a final year genetic engineering student, that preferring a boy child is not Shrexist because boys carry the most important genetic components of the family line and a girl's genetic code changes when she is married off to another family. I'm in awe. Went to Burger King this morning for a Diet Coke and there was only one person working in the whole building. This is happening everywhere in Ohio. Isn't socialism grand? I just can't get over someone going to Burger King in the morning for just a Diet Coke. Kicked us out at, before we even ate. We arrived at 8:20 and it took forever to get our food. Not to mention the service was very rude. The waiter told us to never come back. I feel you omitted some parts of the story, so I'll clarify. We explained our last seating / last call. We explained our closing time. Your party had been here multiple times before. You always overorder meats, and we end up trashing it. Even after last call, you kept ordering more meats, as you always do. We dropped off your check at 9:20, which is a reasonable time, because we close at 9:30. You asked if you could take 20 plates of meat plus veggies plus leftover soup with you, because we close at 9:30. We are an AYCE restaurant. We do not offer any takeout. You proceeded to get angry with our closing time, which we explained before we seated you, and you demanded we stay open late just for you. You and your party badmouthed our servers in Chinese, assuming we wouldn't understand. We feel we acted appropriately towards you and your party. We are different from other restaurants. We respect our servers, and we expect our customers to do the same. To the person writing this review for the party that acted disrespectfully, you can feel free to contact our restaurant to discuss the matter further. As for the party that was here, you are not welcome anymore. It seems like nobody wants to work these days. Kim Kardashian urges women in business to get your ducking ass up and work. This guy found a tattoo on his newly adopted dog and decided to get the same tattoo, only to discover afterwards that it means being neutered. Imagine hating England. There is no country in the world more beautiful. I feel like when people say I hate England, they're not referring to the plants and cows. Hello. Sorry I invade your privacy. I'm from Ukraine. My husband was killed today and my son. Banks are shut down. No food to eat. Please, I beg you in the name of God to assist me with anything. No amount is small. My 2 daughters need to eat to survive. I would appreciate any amount due to the banks being shut down. The only means of receiving money from you is through Bitcoin. Please save a life. Almighty God will bless you. Amen 3 times. Bitcoin wallet address. The Black Plague disappeared without a vaccine. Just saying. It killed 1/3 of Europe. Transgender wrestler forced to compete in girls tournament is booed after winning in final. Texas authorities will not let Mac Beggs compete against male wrestlers despite his requests to do so. Hold on. This whole operation was your idea. Featured comment. Squirtle supremacy. Me. I won the lottery. Family. Oh my god, we won. Me, whose favorite Naruto character is Itachi. Just like the simulations. If you want to be featured in the next video, use hashtag dankness. McDonald's loses EU trademark battle over the Big Mac. Burger King starts trolling them. The full story. There is an Irish restaurant chain called Super Mac's that has opened around 100 stores in Ireland since 1978. Recently, McDonald's decided that this small restaurant chain that hasn't even made it out of Ireland needed to be taught a lesson, and sued them on the basis that Super Mac's infringes on the Big Mac brand name, which is of course absolutely ridiculous. McDonald's ended up losing the case, because of course they didn't have a case to begin with. As a result, McDonald's lost the rights to the term Big Mac across the entire European Union, which is why Burger King gets to do this with no legal repercussions. To the individual who stole the bike previously here, if you have a shred of decency, you will return it with a new lock and re-evaluate your life choices. Hey bozo, it's illegal to lock your bike to a handicap pole. Check with the city for your bike. They probably removed it so it would not block a wheelchair accessible. My grandma lost her glasses while making banana bread. She was blaming everyone in the house. A guy asked me out today and I told him no, but I wanted him to try harder. Why didn't he try again? A girl asked me what I wanted for lunch and I said pizza, but I really wanted steak. Why did she bring me pizza? Do you see how stupid that question sounds? That's how your question sounds. Hi, is this still for sale? Hi, yes, I still have it. Are you interested? Yes mate, where can you meet me? I'm in East Kilbride. If you come and pick it up you can have it for £20. I've been offered £20 for it already, but you messaged first. Let me know either way. Cheers. Alright mate, I'm going to meet some geezer for a new putter. Want he come with me and we'll just do him in and take it off him lol. Shit, that was meant for my pal. But it's not about you. Where do you live? He gave me $50 for a plan B, but the gag is, I was on birth control and now I'm about to get my nails done. When you give her plan B money and she on birth control, but it's cool cause it was the money you stole out her purse. Message from the dog groomers. Hi, Dexter is dead. Hi, Dexter is ready now. Sorry stupid autocorrect. He's had a great time. Listen, I'm no international conflict expert, but I'm pretty certain memes aren't the way to go when you're being invaded. The fact that political cartoons are being called memes really show y'all didn't take history serious in high school. Was this worthwhile? This woman had an ectopic pregnancy in her liver, refused to have an abortion because abortion is murder. She died. How did the baby move from the womb to the liver? How? Ectopic pregnancy doesn't happen in the womb. Before you start to talk, just know that I'm a nurse. Mr. Nurse, please read your books. Pregnancy that occurs in the fallopian tube. So what is liver doing there? Give $600 to a poor-minded person and it's gone in a week. Give $600 to a rich-minded person and it's multiplied by 10 times in a few years or less. Here, let me fix that for you. Give $600 to someone with no money and they have no choice but to use it to survive. Give $600 to someone whose needs are already fully met and they can sit on it all they want. For duck's sake, are we really this dense? Someone just told me on my own Instagram page to give credit to the maker of the videos. My videos. Give credit to me. Me as the video maker man. Reading that Gwyneth Paltrow's clean beauty regime means she starts every day with a refreshing glass of alkaline water plus a spritz of lemon, which makes the alkaline water no longer alkaline and highlights the magnificent level of BS that people will swallow from celebrities. Hey baby, I just dropped my dumb wife off at work, come over. I'm coming over and I'm bringing the wine. What the hell? What's wrong, Rose? This is your nephew. We stand with Ukraine. No standing. The sad reality of our world. You have 27,000 tweets. You joined here in June 2016, which means you joined here 136 weeks ago. 136 weeks is 952 days. If you divide 27,000 to 952, the result is 28. You tweet 28 times a day, yet you still talk about how everyone is addicted to their phones. I never understood how people, especially women, just refuse or don't want to have Shreks. They somehow believe that Shreks is unnatural. It's like saying you don't want food to go into your mouth and that the act of chewing is too much to bear or something. She literally can lay on her back, use some lubricant, and go to sleep. There's nothing more to be done there, literally, and the guy will last all of 3 to 5 minutes with a condom on. No difference from using a dildo, a hard object going into a hole that it's meant to go into. Women can have zero attachment, barely even feel their small dick, and then go right back to watching a movie and eating some popcorn. Like, how are y'all pretending like a natural lubricated hole where a penis is supposed to go equals such a torturous act? It's no different than drinking a glass of water. Even if you're not really thirsty at all, it won't kill you. The airlines will be the last government body to let go of the mask mandate. Flight attendants love the power. They don't want to admit they were wrong. I got dumped for having red hair. My boyfriend's mum didn't want to risk having ginger grandchildren, so she made him dump me. He married a blonde and had 2 ginger kids. My kids are blonde. You've been visited by surprise doggo. This doggo not appear when you're in public bathroom, but only if you comment. Stay away dogger.